Alrighty, what is going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to the channel for another market update. Hope everybody's having a lovely day. And with that being said, let's get into the TA. All right, guys. Yes, this is an early video. Why is it an early video? Because we got the signal yesterday. We're getting confirmation on that signal today. And I think it is safe to say this is just the beginning of the rebound. Now, we're going to go over some levels that we will be paying attention to for this rebound, in which you could scale out of your position that you scaled into throughout these past few days, starting on this day right here. All right, guys, things was looking pretty bearish, but guess what? We literally acknowledged, yes, the market is weak. Do you short into weakness? No, you do not short. Like, you do short into weakness, but you short when the weakness is starting, which was up here. Not when it looks ultra weak, like, you know, everyone's betting on a crash. You come over here to Mr. VIX. Guys, this is exactly what we were talking about. Like, you get your RSI up here. Unless you're crashing, this is exactly where the indices bottom. So I don't know what to tell to the people who are, you know, calling for some crazy things like 420 and 410. Yes, those are still possible because we are in a weekly downtrend. We told you in yesterday's video. We're still macro bearish, all right, guys? But unless you get a really bearish catalyst, a news catalyst that could really just go against technicals here, you're going to be getting your dead cat bounce. It's going to happen. Yes, it can be a dead cat bounce. I'm not looking for a full-on reversal. If that presents itself, then we will adjust our tone. But until that does present itself, then yeah, guys, it's just going to be a dead cat bounce. You're trying to play that $10 to $15 dead cat bounce. That is exactly what we were looking for. I think we're getting that right now. I think it's very safe to say this was yesterday was the start of it, and today we're getting follow through on that. We're getting the confirmation of that move. Now, how do we confirm this candlestick right here? We just have to close above the high, which was at 427.67. What I like about today's candlestick is you do have a bullish engulfing candlestick on the daily time frame. That is not a bad look at all. We were looking for the hammer into yesterday. In this video right here, we were saying, do not be surprised. Well, I did not these exact words, but I was looking specifically for a hammer candle that could come down here to this gap fill. Now, we did literally get the hammer printing right off of the gap fill, and then you reverse back up, and now you're getting that follow through. So we called the hammer correctly. We called the follow through correctly. That's what we're here with today. All right. Now, over on QQ, what do we have? Same exact thing. You have the bullish engulfing candlestick that is confirming this candlestick right here. Now, obviously, we don't have the daily close yet, but I think it's pretty safe to say, guys, all right, levels have been hit. Squeezes have started, at least for what I was watching for a squeeze start. I was watching this 427.54 level right here, and let's just go over why I was paying attention to that level. Guess what, guys? That is your inverse head and shoulders neckline right there. All right, so I do think it is a wise idea to start taking profits on your longs, and if you get this pullback to the neckline, that is when you start re-entering those longs. I think that would be a very valid idea, but just in case you cannot see the picture that I see, you have a left shoulder, you have a head, you have a right shoulder. That is your inverse head and shoulders. What do we also have over here on QQQ? Well, guys, we have the same exact thing, just a little sloppier version of it, but you also had your neckline over here around 356, and you broke out from that, and then we were immediately going to be looking for this zone up here, this range to be hit, which is 358 to a top of 359.50. That's where I was telling the Discord that, hey, guys, that is the range that we, you know, are expecting. We should be expecting sellers to start stepping in. Because if you don't step in here, QQ is coming straight up here to 361. All right, and let's just look at where that level stems from on the daily time frame. This was the support you lost from over there. You came back and retested it. You couldn't hold it. So I'm guessing sellers are going to be there. So, like, guys, these are the levels over here on QQ to be paying attention to. If you break above 359.50, we are immediately getting bullish up into 361. That's when you turn bearish. That, like, I'm not saying turn bearish to short the market. I'm saying, hey, if you're long, take your profits into that. Yeah, you're probably going above. You're probably coming back up to 366. All right. Do you guys see this big gap left open here? I think it's very likely that we are going to be filling that gap. All right. Considering you have this massive candlestick today, a 1.1% candlestick right there. And I do think we're probably going to be getting follow through to that candlestick, just like we were looking off of yesterday's candlestick. And that follow through would likely bring us above this level. And then we're looking at 366. And SPY, where are we watching? All right. We were just talking about this at the beginning of the video. All right. It's a dead cat bounce until it's not a dead cat bounce. Where are these levels that we are expecting sellers to come in at? First things first, we are looking for a retest of 431 to 433. That range is the range of interest where your boy will be scaling out of the vast majority of his longs, and then he'll be holding runners. And then if we get a pullback, a higher low pullback, your boy is fully into that shit. All right, pardon my French, but guess what? You had a low here, the same condition we got going on over here. You got long down here. You could have taken profit, all right, into resistance. Guess what? And why do I say resistance? Well, I know it's not up there, but at the time when we were down here, we were looking for a bounce into the was the 443 to 442 zone? 444 to 443. That's what it was. It was right here. All right. So we were looking for a bounce into the zone. That is where sellers step in, just like I'm pointing out these levels right now. All right. We're literally talking about, hey, this is how it went down over here. It's probably going to be pretty similar over here. You're probably going to bounce right into these resistance zones. And then guess what? Your supply zone. And then sellers step in. You get the pullback. Does it turn into a higher low pullback? I don't know. We're going to have to see about it. That's why I'd say all the time, guys, on this channel, we take things, we just go, you know, we go with what we are given. All right. We take things level by level. We take it day by day. All right. And if anybody wants to sit here clowning on your boy in the comment section, your boy is going to respond and he's going to clown back on you. All right. Because in reality, I've been spot on for months now. And the only people who think I've been wrong are the people who haven't been paying attention, or they're just waiting for me to mess up. In reality, we still haven't messed up. All right. We were looking for a bottom starting on this day right here. We came into 430. We knew that was our support. We got this candlestick right here, which was actually a bullish engulfing candlestick over here on QQ. Your boy started getting bullish. All right. And I said, that was the day I made the call. Either today, put in your bottom, we start a reversal, or we go slightly lower. I'm talking dollars lower, and then we get a $10 to $15 bounce. Guys, I'm not saying we get that $10 to $15 bounce, but I still am not changing my tune. I think that is going to be likely. Let's just do some math here. Boom, $15 brings you right up to this 438 gap fill. Are we going to get all the way up there? I don't know. All right, that's why I say you scale in, you scale out. All right, that is the point of doing that. That is how I think most of these successful traders are going, the successful professional traders, that's how they're going to approach things. They're going to scale in, they're going to scale out. All right, your boy was scaling in down here. We're going to scale out up here because, guys, it's going to be a dead cat bounce until you can get over these levels and then get over this neckline right here. That's what I really want to get past, because this is the thing that so many people have been watching, and I thought too many people were watching. So it's it's not going to, market makers, dealers are not going to be paying these people out, but they can. All right, I'm open to it. I was just looking for a bounce. I was definitely looking from this dead cat, oversold bounce, whatever you want to refer to it as, guys. All RSIs were at 30. We were looking for the bounce. And I'm actually, before I forget, congratulations to anybody who picked up AMD when we were calling this out down here at the bottom of this wedge. We were saying AMD and NVIDIA are the hottest setups in the market right now. Now, NVIDIA did suffer a lot of theta decay if you did enter an NVIDIA contract, so I will admit that. But I will say AMD, wait, what is that, 5% movement there? Hey. All right, so like, yeah, guys, this is what we were looking for. We got it. That's why I say, like, if you're gonna clown on your boy, just realize your boy's gonna clown back. I'm gonna talk my smack. You talk smack to me, I'm gonna talk smack to you. It's just how it's going to work. It's how it works in the world, guys. You treat people how you want to be treated. If you want to be a little dickhead in the comment section and start, saying like, oh, you're always wrong, even though I'm not always wrong. If you want to do that, all right, listen, dude, Troll Henry's going to come out. All right, and then I'm going to come in these videos. I'm going to say, hey, we are spot on, right? Boom.
That was easy.
There we go. All right. But yeah, SPY, guys, it's a dead cat bounce until you can reclaim these previous support levels. If you cannot, then it's just going to be a break and retest, guys. So that's why I say price is probably very easily going to come to 431 to 433. I am looking for that pullback, like I was saying, to 427.54. That is where I probably will take on some more longs, because I already scaled out of AMD. AMD is looking real good. I'm just letting you guys know. The video I just started scaling out of, I still think the video could start moving up here to this 445 resistance, because if you're looking at the same chart as me, guys, all right, very clean chart here, 440 to 445, that's where you're really like, that's going to be your resistance right here. I would say 430 to 435, that's going to be your congestion zone. I was saying if you break above 421, we probably get 430 to 435 very quick. And then after that, 445. All right, guys, like this is where your clutter was. That's where the battle's going to be. So, you know, it's going to act as a magnet in my personal opinion. That is just what I am looking for. But yeah, guys, don't forget to scale out these positions, all right? Because until price proves to you that this isn't a dead cat bounce, I mean, it's going to be a dead cat bounce. Now, again, we can either get a break and retest of these levels. You got to reclaim 433. Above 43, what are we watching? 435.50 to 436 if it takes a few days to get up there. That is what I'm going to be paying attention to. If you can break above there, then yeah, gap fill, all right? But like I said, guys, you scale out in the heavily traded zone here in your supply zone, which should be like we could even take off. I'm not going to take off the levels, all right? But if you really want to make a really clean chart here and we didn't want levels on the chart, you just literally do this, all right? You take off the levels, you put on your zone. This is your supply zone. It's literally going to be a break and retest until it's not. So you could very well see something like that, all right? And then you could take out this low, or you put in the higher low right here at the back test, and then you break out to a new high. And then we have a daily uptrend. And that is what I say. Guys, let price prove to you that it's not going to be a dead cat bounce. We need to see some structure form, or we need to reclaim some levels, or we need to get above this neckline. If you can get above this neckline, then that invalidates this head and shoulders formation, which I think this is actually slightly wrong. We could bring that up and bring it somewhere like that, because this didn't actually get a close under there. So now we have all the touch points right here. There's your left shoulder, your head. Now I moved my heavily traded zone, all right? But there you go, head, right shoulder. So that is pretty much it, guys. Pretty simple. You might be wondering why I'm making this video so early. Well, guys, because the TA is going to remain the same exact, you know, way as if I make it later. So we might as well knock it out now, all right? While everyone is like, you know, it's during the day. Everyone will know, like, okay, this is what we're looking for, all right? This is what we're looking for. And now we know, guys, we're looking for more upside. We're looking for that pullback to 427.54. We're looking for more upside. We're looking for sellers to step in from 431. I think the level is 431.01, 431.19. So from 431.19 all the way up to 433.01, that is where we're looking for sellers to step in, all right? I'm going to put my levels back on the chart because I like having my levels. Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I think this is actually a really clean look, just having these red zones on it. I like the zones better than my levels, but I use both of them. Regardless, guys, we're looking for continuation here. We're looking for follow through on the top of this bullish engulfing candle. Check this out. If you get an update tomorrow and you close above this high, then we can expect an update on the following trading session. Well, not an update. We can expect further upside. Does that tell us if it's going to be a reversal candlestick like an inverted hammer or a shooting star or a gravestone doji or, you know, a bearish engulfing? No, it doesn't, all right? No, it does not. But it tells us we should be looking for more upside if we get confirmation from this bullish engulfing candlestick. But we're already getting confirmation from this one off of the hammer candlestick. So we should be looking for that reversal, guys. That's what I'm saying. All right, guys, let's come over here to IWM real quick. We'll take a look at VIX and just go over what we're watching for over there. All right, IWM, congrats if anybody took out IWM. Congrats if you just went along with us. I don't know what to tell you, all right? Straight up, there is a ticker right now that's pissing me off, all right? I can't say I went too heavy into this one, but BA did not bounce with the market, all right? So what are you doing, BA? I know you're heavy in DIA over here, all right? DIA is bouncing. What are you doing? You freaking dead dog? I don't know, all right? But I'm happy. AMD, chip stocks, I was trying to tell you guys, chip stocks looking sexy. I can't say TSM was doing the most compared to AMD or NVIDIA today, but holy sweet baby Jesus. AMD and NVIDIA went absolutely ham. All right, but guys, we just got reversals all over the place. I don't know what to say, all right? It looks like it's very easy to call this. We're probably going to be seeing more upside, all right, guys? So this is getting to be a 13-minute video. I don't just want to keep repeating myself, all right, guys? You had a head and shoulders breakdown from, you didn't have a head and shoulders breakdown. You had like 3 drives to a high pattern right here, I see, though. So you could come up and test that neckline, all right? But regardless, same thing like over on SPY, guys, on Amazon here. You're looking sexy for upside right now. You're coming. This is what we were talking about. This is the zone you need to hold because there's really nothing under there. You have all the way down here at 114. That's a pretty big drop right there, and that's small resist or small support right here. This is your heavily traded zone. All right, so this is where you had to hold. Your RSI was coming down to 30, and I can almost guarantee it was down at 30 or 31 today. Because at the low of day towards open, because, you know, it was all the way down there. But guys, now what we're looking for on Amazon is we're looking for, just like on SPY, we're looking for a retest of 133, 16, which is the low of this candlestick right there. And why are we looking for that? Because that would just be a break and retest. All right. So you're bullish on these things until you come into the levels or the zones where you expect sellers. Why? Because they were there before. All right. They gapped you down. You could very clearly tell this is going to be a respected level. All right. So do not, I would not hold long into this level. Do whatever you want with your own money. Like I say on this channel, guys, not financial advice. Somehow all over the YouTube, the stock market niche. All right. Which no, we're in a niche within our niche here. We're in so many niches. We're in the option traders niche. We're in the SPY QQQ niche. I don't know what to really call this niche at this point. All right. I'm an option trader. Like that's what I've learned over the years. So regardless, guys, in our niche, somehow there's not financial advice being given. And that's the same on this channel as well. No financial advice is to be given. All right. But you're looking for rejection from this level over here on Amazon. Guys, we're looking for upside. I don't know what else to say. I really don't. This could be a massive bull trap and then boom, you get a big fat gap down tomorrow, but I think it's extremely unlikely and we just get the follow through on this. Be watching for resistance from 431 to 433. Above there, watch for 438. All right. With that being said, I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.